very first member of the Minecraft community is its creator, Marcus Persson, aka Notch. In May 2009, Notch released an early version of Minecraft through Mojang Studios, which is a Swedish video game developer based in Sweden. This version of the game had no crafting, no creepers, just a sandbox with a small selection of blocks to build with. Even though the original Minecraft did not have a lot of content, the game got a lot of positive feedback from gamers. After adding more content to the game, Minecraft skyrocketed in sales and went viral on YouTube. In fact, 2.5 years later, in November 2011, Minecraft has sold 4 million copies worldwide. Things were going amazing for Notch, but with every rise, there's a fall. Over the next few years, Notch started to get tired of building Minecraft. He wanted to move on to other projects.
I didn't want to work on the project anymore because I wanted to just write prototypes or new games and stuff. That's the stuff I actually get happy from doing.
One day, Notch decided that he was already sick of working on Minecraft, so he tweeted out, "Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life?" A few days later, Microsoft reached out to him with a $2.5 billion offer to buy Mojang Studios, and Notch accepted the offer. Microsoft is, to this day, still the owners of Minecraft. So what happened to Notch? Well, sadly, he only got worse. Notch seemed to be active on Twitter a lot, but not just to tweet about Minecraft's milestones, but he pushed the limits and tweeted some extremely provocative tweets. These tweets were the start of Notch's downfall, and Microsoft removed all references to Notch from Minecraft entirely. Essentially, Microsoft deleted Notch's past with Minecraft. It's sad to see someone who was so respected become so hated, but when you dig a little deeper, something could have influenced Notch's twisted views. What if I told you that Notch could be an incel? Back in August 13th, 2011, Notch married Ellen Ederstrand, a fellow programmer. She's also the sister of the artist Christopher Zetterstrand, who made many of the paintings seen in Minecraft. Ellen and Notch had a daughter together. Notch was truly in love, but it wouldn't last long. Not even 1 year later, in July 2012, Notch and Ellen filed for divorce. Notch tweeted, "Found a great girl, but she's afraid of me and my lifestyle, and she went with a normal person instead." Incels use negative experiences to grow their sad beliefs. This is Notch's only known marriage to date, and it ended with his wife leaving him for someone else. In another tweet, Notch's struggle was clear. He wrote, "Hanging out in Ibiza with a bunch of friends and partying with famous people, able to do whatever I want, and I've never felt more isolated." Notch is rich beyond our wildest dreams. He bought a mansion for $70 million and has house parties with famous people every month. But despite all the parties and fame, Notch has said he's lonelier than ever before. This explains why Notch uses Twitter to express his feelings. He has all the money in the world. The truth is, he couldn't buy happiness. Minecraft is now a distant memory to Notch. Microsoft is in charge now, and it's time to take a look at the recent mistake that left the Minecraft community furious. Censorship took over Minecraft. In the summer of 2022, an update to Minecraft version 1.19.1 was released by Mojang Studios with a new system to keep players on Minecraft safe. This version introduced a new feature to multiplayer servers in Minecraft. This feature would allow players to report harmful messages. It also automatically censored curse words and hate speech. This sounds like a good thing, right? Well, the problem is that this new system can be easily abused by anyone. Accounts can be mass reported and banned with no reasoning. In fact, if you do get banned, Microsoft hides the reason why you were initially banned. And when your account is unbanned, Microsoft still won't tell you why you were banned.
After reviewing your account, we have decided to reverse the permanent ban that has been placed on it. While we cannot share specific details about your initial ban, please remember to adhere to our community guidelines.
And let's not forget how devastating these bans are.
On certain versions of Minecraft, upon being banned from the game, not only can you no longer access realms or any multiplayer server ever again, but you are no longer able to even play your own single-player worlds.
Single-player bans only happen on the Xbox and Nintendo Switch versions of Minecraft, but regardless, it's still unreasonable. The game is completely unplayable if you're banned. Microsoft doesn't even seem to cancel any paid subscriptions you have to their server hosting service, so they just keep taking your money even though you can't play, and this Minecraft update just gets worse. Even if you have a private server, you are still heavily censored by Microsoft. In other words, Mojang still censors your speech with your friends in the privacy of your own server. Even text written in single-player mode is censored, where no one can see the text except you. The reaction to Microsoft's censorship has been crazy. People are calling the situation Update 1984. 1984 is a book written by George Orwell about a horrifying future where everything you say and do is being monitored and controlled by a figure known as Big Brother. Let's think of it another way. Imagine you're walking around your house and stub your toe. You yell curse words in pain, and instead you hear You've been censored in the comfort of your own home. And yeah, this might be an extreme example, but when you think about it, that's what Microsoft is doing. They're monitoring what you're saying even when you're by yourself. The situation is not a good sign of Minecraft's future, but the community is still fighting for change. Let's take a closer look at the people who play this game. While the majority of players are great people, there are some that take their obsession of the Minecraft community way too far. And these people will do anything for their idols, the toxic stans. Before we talk about the toxic stans of Minecraft, I want to ask you something. Have you ever been in a car accident? In 2020, there were over 5 million car accidents in the US, and 43% of those resulted in injuries. And many car accident victims struggle to get the help they need because their insurance company comes up with excuses, downplays their injuries, and the same company you relied on leaves you with huge expenses to pay. Morgan & Morgan can help get the compensation you need. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 800 attorneys and have recovered over $15 billion for their clients. The process is insanely easy. In 8 clicks or less, you can submit a claim to Morgan & Morgan right from your phone. You also pay nothing up front for their services. The fee is actually free unless they win. To get started for free, get your phone out and dial #law or visit www.forthepeople.com/visualventure. My link is in the description below. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this video. Minecraft and YouTube go hand in hand. Minecraft content on YouTube has helped grow the popularity of Minecraft, and this also helped get more viewers on YouTube. One of the first kinds of Minecraft content that's still around today is a survival series known as SMP. It stands for Survival Multiplayer, which is when players record themselves playing survival mode on Minecraft with their friends. The first ever SMP video on YouTube was created 13 years ago. Some of you guys were babies back then. That's why if you're too young to remember that SMP video from 13 years ago, you'll at least recognize the most popular Minecraft creator today, Dream. With over 30 million subscribers and 3.4 billion views across his channels, Dream is arguably the biggest Minecraft creator in YouTube history. Love or hate him, the guy is an internet phenomenon with an army of followers. But fame always comes with issues. Dream's online community has fallen victim to something known as the vocal minority, which means that the most toxic people of Dream's community are the most well-known because they create the most trouble. But to be fair, they're a minority because Dream's followers have done incredible things. They've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for charities. Twitch streamer Jay Schlatt banned as many Dream stans as he could from his Twitch stream, and there's a reason for that. So what have they done? Well, you'd be surprised just how far these stans can take it. Meet TommyInnit, one of the biggest Minecraft creators of this generation. Dream and TommyInnit share a lot of the same stans. These stans can be incredibly supportive and talented, but some use their talent to do horrible things. In 2021, a lot of drawings and fan fictions were created by these stans. These drawings showed TommyInnit and other Minecraft creators in disgusting situations.
I don't know, man. It's just so disgusting how someone can just take the time of their day to do that.
It's even more horrifying when you realize that at the time these drawings were made, Tommy was only 16 years old and the other creators were not adults either. This caused outrage on Twitter. The situation was so bad that TommyInnit had to make a statement.
But boys, any of this not safe for work, like rated fanfic, whatever that is on the Wattpad or on Twitter, I am not comfortable with that, and I do not endorse it.
Sadly, the statement didn't help. It actually brought more attention to the issue, and one of his followers said this.
I rarely feel guilt. I'm not going to deactivate nor apologize for what I do and how I cope.
But these stans aren't the worst side of the Minecraft community. Some players even break the law for financial gain. What if I told you that Minecraft has a criminal underworld? Minecraft's criminal underworld. One of the most disappointing things about online gaming are the cheaters. It's something that we've all probably dealt with, and it's a major problem on Minecraft. Cheaters usually join the most popular multiplayer servers, but some of these cheaters don't just go against Minecraft's terms of service, but they also break the law. Cheaters use Minecraft ult shops. Ult shops are websites that sell accounts for online games. Cheaters will buy a ton of Minecraft accounts, so that when they cheat on multiplayer servers, even if they get banned, they'll have another account to use to continue cheating. So how are sellers getting these accounts to sell? They're stealing them. And this happens way too often.
I've also had a friend once, just one day you wake up and find that his account is gone. And then later on he goes to one of the most famous alt shops and he saw that his account was up there for sale.
These criminal organizations hack their way into Minecraft accounts using illegal methods like brute force.
Attempt to crack the passwords, running through various combinations of numbers and letters until they eventually stumble upon the right combo.
Hackers can also take advantage of data breaches, which is when a website has their user information leaked. This allows criminals to gather private information such as emails and even passwords. If a user's password from one website is leaked, if it's the same password they use for their Minecraft account, hackers can access the account with ease and put it up for sale. It's a scary thought. Hellcastle has first-hand experience with these cyber criminals. Hellcastle plays the Minecraft game Hypixel Skyblock. On the game, criminals are everywhere. What they do is put a virus in a jar file and disguise it as a Skyblock mod.
The main reason this works is because jar files work like an exe file. Once you launch Minecraft, those files get executed, which means any malicious code in those files run on your computer.
But these viruses, also called rats, end up stealing more than just your Minecraft account.
The most popular rats we've seen end up stealing all of the victims' passwords saved inside their browser. Some of them even search for connected cameras on your computer, and they take pictures of you that they can use later on to blackmail you.
What makes things worse is that there are many kids who play this game.
They play on their dad's computer or their mom's computer, which usually has all the important information. So when they do install the rat and run it, the hacker ends up getting their parents' login info to their bank.
You might be thinking, who would fall for downloading these types of files? Well, the thing is, Skyblock is a game where modifications are basically essential to play the game. It enhances your experience. So if one of your friends tells you to download an awesome mod, why wouldn't you? Minecraft's criminal underworld is massive.
It's pretty big too, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like nearly $1 million business now.
And Hellcastle is only talking about one specific community. But not all of these criminal users commit obvious crimes like hacking. Some hide in the shadows and wait to take advantage of the vulnerable people on Minecraft. Servers are stealing your money. Minecraft has a huge multiplayer empire. With thousands of daily active users, it's no surprise that scammers would want to exploit it. Some of these popular servers try to take advantage of the most vulnerable demographic of the Minecraft community, young kids. These server owners try to squeeze money out of these kids using pay-to-win system. A pay-to-win system is a practice where players can purchase items in-game to get an unfair advantage over other players. These servers will get young people to buy ranks for their games at insane prices, and these ranks help players get specific advantages in the server.
So they would sell you a rank for like $250 or $500. That just makes you a god above everyone else. There's nothing more unfair than being way behind someone just because their parents are rich and they just buy them everything. It sucks. It really sucks.
These pay-to-win servers are such a problem that YouTuber The Horizon dedicated himself to crashing these servers.
He is basically a pay-to-win anarchist.
One of the worst examples of the pay-to-win scam is the server Wild Prison. In May 2022, a YouTuber by the name of Salsi1 created a video exposing the Wild Prison server's scummy operations.
It says it was $499.98, but it's on sale for $249.99.
These guys are charging $250 to buy a rank to win the game. Just look at what it gives you.
What? That is million?
No, that's septillion.
Billion? That's septillion?
Yeah.
25 septillion?
With this rank, you will receive an almost infinite supply of in-game money that would give you an unfair advantage over other players. And once again, the problem lies in the demographic of people who play these games.
I can easily say that nearly all of the people who play on this are just kids.
But that's not all. The server also encourages gambling. Loot crates are an infamous mechanic in certain games. Players would buy these loot crates with real-life money to receive bonuses like rare cosmetics. It's controversial because people argue it's a form of gambling. Apparently, the drop rates on Wild Prison are lower than people think.
They just lie in the chances. We opened like 1,000 keys and we did not get one of the drops this time.
This problem becomes worse when you realize the people playing on the Wild Prison server are too young to gamble. Wild Prison server owners encourage children to gamble money just for some items in Minecraft. But the YouTuber Salsi1 found a loophole within the server that allowed them to break the restrictions on Wild Prison and give themselves a ton of expensive in-game items for free. Then they took these items and gave them out to as many players on the server as they could.
What? That's the one?
Oh my lord. $7,000. Wait, scroll up again, scroll up again. Oh, that's $7,000.
Salsi1 was Minecraft's Robin Hood, and even though he and his friends were banned, it sent a clear message to the Wild Prison scammers. But sometimes evil isn't so obvious. Terrible people can blend into the crowd acting innocent while quietly hurting others in the shadows. And worst of them all is a person called Sky Does Minecraft. The downfall of Sky Does Minecraft. In 2011, Adam Dahlberg, aka Sky Does Minecraft, found quick success on YouTube. Adam started a new style of videos that showcased Minecraft modifications. Adam also formed a group with the most well-known Minecrafters at the time and earned billions of views. But now, Adam's popularity plummeted. He hasn't uploaded on his YouTube channel for an entire year and lost a ton of followers. So what went wrong? Well, behind the online personality that everyone loved was a long list of horrible behavior. Around 2015, Adam founded a media company called called Sky Media. This company eventually shut down, but in January 2022, ex-Sky Media employees came forward with their shocking stories. Almost every person who shared their experience from Sky Media claimed that Adam was a manipulative and cruel boss.
Working at Sky Media was the darkest period of my life that I've ever and probably will ever have. Eventually, the constant gaslighting and mental torture led me to nearly myself.
The same person that said this claimed that he begged for time off to visit his mother while she was in the hospital, and Adam threatened to fire him if he didn't continue editing. If that wasn't enough, Adam also allegedly protected a criminal. Adam had an associate by the name of Jinbop, who was also a Minecraft creator that worked in Sky Media. In 2016, Jinbop was arrested and sentenced to 7 years in prison. For what? For not only viewing, but allegedly producing inappropriate content of young people. But long before he was arrested, the employees at Sky Media already knew what he did. At the Sky Media office, Jinbop was found on Skype calls with teenagers during working hours. When the employees at Sky Media went to inform management, they were told, mind your own business and edit. On top of Adam protecting Jinbop, he also has a history of abusing women. Adam's first public relationship was with a woman named Dawn. She appeared in a handful of Adam's early videos, and the two were supposedly engaged. They broke up in 2013, and after the relationship ended, Adam revealed personal information about Dawn that led to her receiving a lot of abuse from Adam's fan base.
You want to see if there's any merit to the claims with Dawn? If I was or anything? The house that I lived in, 15, go ahead and check my name on that, see if there's any arrest records. Do the information yourself, find it yourself. I have nothing to hide, come on. I literally given people my address.
It got so bad that she deleted all of her social media and left the internet entirely, and she was just the first. Next was Alessa, Adam's ex-wife. Alessa allegedly dealt with abuse from Adam. Alessa claimed that in one instance, a fight became physical, and in self-defense, she hit Adam to escape the situation. But when the police came, Alessa didn't tell them that Adam hit her first because she wanted to protect Adam's career, and she spent 5 days in jail. Eventually, Adam and Alessa broke up, but the abuse doesn't end there. Finally, there's Elizabeth, another of Adam's ex-girlfriends. She posted a 4,000-word document in January 2022 that detailed the abuse from Adam during their relationship. Adam allegedly caused both physical and mental harm to Elizabeth throughout their relationship. Elizabeth claimed that she was pressured into having a child when she wasn't ready and married Adam against her will. When Elizabeth was pregnant, she also claimed that Adam was hitting her in the stomach. Adam was also unfaithful and sent inappropriate pictures to other girls. Elizabeth thankfully gave birth to her daughter and escaped the relationship. But sometimes you just don't know what someone is capable of.
YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft are kind of the YouTubers I grew up with, and are kind of the reason I always wanted to make content on Minecraft or on YouTube in general.
You know, every platform has a dark side.
I think every community online has issues, especially if it's a game, because, you know, when you have so many people doing something, there's always going to be bad people within this insanely large audience.
But darkness cannot exist without light. There's so much beauty in a game like Minecraft. We can't forget the incredible creations that people make, and more importantly, the friendships built. But I want you guys to stay attentive.
Stay vigilant when you're online. Not just Minecraft, basically in everything.
The internet is a dangerous place, so share this video to spread awareness and help keep your friends safe, one user at a time.